No, I do live in Colombia. I'm just here traveling, but I went to study English to the US.
And yeah, Saigon has 14 million, so massive compared to a New Zealand city.
A very lively city. There's many people and also a lot of occasions to learn about the culture of Vietnam.
Yes, we speak English, but the English we speak is different to what the English actually speak. So we don't even speak English properly, so don't worry about speaking it properly.
Just jump into the street. That's the main advice.
Where are you from again?
New Zealand?
Oh, New Zealand. Wow, the second time I meet a tourist from New Zealand.
Oh, really? Yeah.
What was your very first impression of Saigon?
Huge. It's huge, giant, massive. So our largest city in New Zealand only has 1 million people, and yeah, Saigon has 14 million, so massive compared to a New Zealand city.
Have you learned how to cross the street here?
Sort of. You just sort of have a look. If there's no big cars coming, normally the scooters will drive around you.
Would you like me to give you some advice for crossing the street here?
Sure. Yes.
Okay, so when you cross the street, you just need to be a little bit brave. Yeah, and try to be calm down and walk slowly and never run.
Yep. That sounds about right.
Yeah, because when you run, so it is very hard for people to avoid you.
That, and you might trip over if you're running and fall flat on your face, and you'll definitely get run over.
Would you like any help of learning some words in Vietnamese?
No, I think my wife wants me to get going.
She's your wife?
Yes.
Where are you from?
I'm from Colombia.
Oh, Colombia. Wow, but you do speak English, then it's okay.
Thank you. I studied English in the US.
So now you are working in the US?
No, I do live in Colombia. I'm just here traveling, but I went to study English to the US.
You are used to be a student in the USA?
Yes, I did. I was.
Okay, well, what was your very first impression of Saigon?
It is a very crowded city, full of motorcycles. Traffic is insane, but it is very modern, very different than Hanoi. So I like the buildings, I like the colors, it's like a very bright, it's like a happy city.
Well, thank you. Have you learned how to cross the street?
A little bit. Latin America is not that heavy, but it's like yes, but here is like a matter of trust. You just have to go through without thinking much.
Would you like me to give you one advice for crossing the street here?
Just jump into the street. That's the main advice. To jump, just go through. Do not think much, just go.
Okay, but you know, when you cross the street here, you just need to be calm down and walk slowly. Yeah, and don't run, because when you run, it is very hard for people to avoid you.
Yeah, that's true. Walk slowly and that's it.
Where are you from?
Italy.
Oh, Italy. Oh, you do speak English, right?
Yes, I do.
That is okay. What was your very first impression of Saigon?
A very lively city. There's many people and also a lot of occasions to learn about the culture of Vietnam.
Have you learned how to cross the street yet?
I think so, but you have to be careful.
Would you like me to give you some advice for crossing the street?
Yes.
Okay, so you need to be a little bit brave, and you need to walk slowly. Yeah, be calm down. Yeah.
I figure it out, and also there is people that are very confident when crossing the street, and there you realize that they are from the city because they're very brave when they cross. While foreigners, they are a bit more slowly and a bit more cautious.
I think you will soon get used to it.
Yeah, I think
And-
so as well. I think so as well.
And please never run.
Yeah, I understand. Thank you.
Have you eaten anything memorable?
Not a lot of things, but yesterday I went to a night market, so I tried a couple of things. Yeah, but I don't remember the names precisely.
Okay, okay.
I just wanna sing for someone like me. Dreams don't come for free, but I take my time. It'll come to me. You could have it all, but it's
Do you have any advice for Vietnamese students who are studying English?
Don't be shy to speak to people. One thing I've found is that a lot of Vietnamese people who speak English are quite shy about it. They worry that we'll judge them, and most of the time we won't. Yeah, that's my main advice. Don't worry about being judged, because in New Zealand, yes, we speak English, but the English we speak is different to what the English actually speak. So we don't even speak English properly. So don't worry about speaking it properly. Just have a go. And you'll probably find that you'll have a good time.
Okay, thank you. Because there are a lot of Vietnamese people, they are afraid of making mistakes, so they don't want to speak.
Yeah, and what they don't realise is that New Zealanders make mistakes speaking English all the time, because we have a different dialect to the English. So we speak our own style of English, and to an English person, it's not the right English, and then to an American, they have a different type of English as well. So there's many different types of English, and you guys just speak sort of like a Vietnamese English, so don't worry about it. It's part of, you only miss out if you don't have a go. The only person who misses out is the person who is too scared to have a go.
Just talk to people who do not speak your language. That you have to make understand, to make the other people to understand you. That's the main thing. When I went to the US to study English, I didn't talk to anybody in my own language. I was just trying to speak in English and to listen a lot and to speak, so people could understand me every time better and better.
I think that English is a language that is a bit difficult, but if you practice a lot, if you try to be brave when you speak English with foreigners, everything is gonna work out and you're gonna learn English quite fast.
don't shake my shine. You could do me wrong, I'll be alright, 'cause you could try to pull me back down, but it's gonna take you a while. Back on the grind, don't shake my shine. You could do me wrong, I'ma be alright, 'cause you could try to pull me back down, but it's gonna take you a while. Every single time, what did you make of it? Every day could be a memory you won't forget. Before you die, you gotta live like you were made for this. It's a wild world out there, you gotta go for it. Yeah. Every single time, what did you make of it? Every day could be a memory you won't forget. Before you die, you gotta live like you were made for this. It's a wild world out there, you